One very interesting conclusion is that egalitarian norms do not necessarily mean egalitarian outcomes. So one has to be very careful about any implementation of policy, is to think about like what might happen if you try to implement a policy. What are the implications in a dynamic sense, like what will happen over time? So you have to take into account not only your impact on the welfare of the people, but also from just like welfare today, but also what's going to happen in the long run if you implement such a policy. So you have to think about, okay, perhaps growth-based policies are not necessarily all that inegalitarian. So if you emphasize technology adoption, that could lead to lowering of inequality in the long run because growth would be faster. However, the caveat there is that here we believe in the mechanism of redistribution, and everything is very beautiful and institutional, and this model is basically perfect. Everything, you have a progressive tax, and that works very well. People pay their taxes, and the tax system, there's no corruption, there's no leakages anywhere. So if all of that is working perfectly, then you can conclude something like that. But in the real world, of course, I mean, there are caveats to that, because you might say that, oh, well, redistribution might not happen even under fast growth rates, because there's corruption and leakages and things just simply go away elsewhere rather than going to the poor. So that's the caveat there.